and we are live from the Woodbridge Community Center here for St. Joe's versus St. Peter's Prep. The Falcons are undefeated coming into this game, while St. Peter's Prep has yet to get a victory, but they are still the team that is more likely to win this game by the general consensus. I'm Ben Chowder, joined by Jack Kemmler. And Kemmler, isn't it kind of weird that St. Joe's is undefeated and is still the underdog in this one?
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but you got to see that strength of opponents. I mean, St. Peter's Prep versus Don Bosco. They versed a lot of other good prep teams, and we've only versed South Brunswick and Paul V1. So hopefully we can, get a win out of here. And that will start off the game as St. Peter's Prep takes possession. Looking to get down the ice, but Ponick intercepts it. Big hit on the boards. St. Peter's Prep gets it, and nothing offensively. St. Joe's will reset again on the second line. We got Drum to Pilata. Pilata moving it down to Hunter. Hunter's shot, stopped by the goalie. St. Joe's still looking to do something offensively with Drum with the puck. Not much they could do. Great prep, but Drum's got a shot, and it's blocked.
Yeah, Jake Drum only a junior. And Jack, I remember you kind of saying it last time that Drum told you that this was just a different year for him. If you want to elaborate on that, I wonder what that means.
He said that he enjoys club hockey a lot more, but this year he's just going to really put all of his effort into school hockey. Even though he loves club, he's just going to finally try and win a GMC for these Falcons. As he get a big hit on the boards for Drum. Very sloppy game so far, but St. Peter's Prep moving it up the ice, but intercepted by St. Joe's. They have not really gotten into St. Joe's ice, really starting the offense. Joe's looking better in the first 2 minutes.
And speak of the St. Joe's defense, Caden Miller is the GMC Defensive Player of the Week, and he leads that first line of defense.
St. Peter's Prep trying to do something on offense. Defender got to put it down the boards. They got it under the goalie. But St. Joe's defense is just taking it all up, and they're going on front ice. Stop for offsides. Got a 12:45 left.
Looks like it's going to be Miller and Kessnell checking on now. And like I said, Miller, GMC Defensive Player of the Week. Obviously, the captain, one of the best players on this team, probably the best defenseman on this team. And he's got the puck here.
St. Louis with a goal last game, looking to do something on offense, but St. Peter's Prep takes it back. And here we go, St. Joe's on the offense. Great deke shot, but it's blocked by the goalie. Very easy.
And I believe that was Chris Tropiano on the deke there. And Tropiano is one of the quickest guys I know at Joe's, and he kind of showed it there. Nice hesitation.
St. Peter's Prep trying to switch lines here, trying to get on offense. Not a good mixture. St. Joe's now has the puck. But stopped. Intercepted by St. Peter's Prep, and they're looking to get some offense going. But the St. Joe's defense every time just stops it. And here's Kenyon looking for Kuchia up. He's got him. Kuchia passes it to the wrong team. I guess they didn't see the right jersey. And St. Peter's Prep's going up.
Yeah, pretty big difference in jersey color as well. So I'm not sure if Kuchia just made a bad play there, honestly.
And Kuchia's going up with the puck again. He's got 3 defenders on him. And stopped by St. Peter's Prep. They're going to wait for all their players to get back on side. And they're going to switch lines back to the second line. Caden.
Yeah, nice move there by Miller.
Drum pressuring. He's got the puck to Hunter. Good shot, but stopped by the goalie. Goalie with 4 saves already. And Drum. Back to Hunter again. And another. Blocked by the defense. And St. Peter's Prep trying to go up, but St. Joe's has it easily on this very solid line of defense.
Yeah, and
Bogacheski gives it up.
Oh, no.
But they look like they'll be fine.
And we were talking about, you were talking about Hunter Maybe. He actually led the team in goals scored, the entire team, and he was a freshman last year. So
Drum,
a bit of a slower start. Yeah, Drum almost knocking one in.
Gave it to Pilata. Pilata wide right. With St. Joe's, I mean, they're knocking on the door early. If you say so, I mean, I think they look way better right now. And they're keeping on the second line for a bit now. Pilata tries to get it over. Hunter keeps it on sides. And he's going around the ice. Looking for a guy up the middle. Drum not there, but has the puck. And St. Peter's Prep has a 2-on-2. Nothing they can really do there. Adams with the puck.
Nice
And he's
pass
got it
there.
at Drum. Drum can't really clean it, so they're switching the lines to the third line. And Coletto with the puck to Tropiano, but gets intercepted by St. Peter's Prep. As St. Joe's defense takes it. Looks to start something fresh. Brennan Adams. And we got a stoppage of time. 9:19 left. Another stoppage of time.
And Jackets obviously a much slower start than their other two games. They mercy won 10-0 against South Brunswick. They just beat Paul VI, 10-1. So I mean, what is the difference here? How do you think St. Joe's handles this adversity that they have yet to see this season?
I think they just try to really slow down the game and play their defense. It looks like it's their best part of their game. So they try to slow down the game, get 2 goals. They could probably win this one, only giving up 1 or 0. We got the first line playing some defense here. St. Peter's Prep trying to start something, but really nothing, just as amazing St. Joe's defense. Really a bunch of nothing going on the boards, but it gets it to the blue line, and St. Peter's Prep with a shot and stopped by Gavin.
Yeah, Silvasti, the junior, had a great year last year, already having a fantastic year this year as well.
That goes wide right to Caden Miller, who stops it and then gives it to the goalie to get a face-off. We got a little rumble in front of the net.
Yeah, so we're nearing the halfway point of this first period, still tied 0-0. So you wonder if you're St. Joe's, maybe try and speed it up. Maybe, like Jack said, you try and slow it down. We'll see what the game plan for Coach Carter will be. It's going to be Pilata on the faceoff.
Minute left in the power play. St. Peter's Prep wins the faceoff. And St. Joe's looking for a shorthand, and Drum's got it. Off the power play kill, but
He lost the puck.
shot blocked by St. Peter's Prep defender. We got 40 seconds left for the power play. St. Peter's Prep looking to do a little set offense. They got a little 5-on-4 going on here. But St. Joe's easily stops as Pilata takes it, looks for Drum, but stopped and intercepted by St. Peter's Prep. Brandon Adams, big hit on the boards. And we have 15 seconds left on the power play. They look to ice it, but Drum actually takes it on the front ice.
A lot
But
of
gets stopped
offensive
again.
possessions during this power play, Jack. Very interesting to see.
Yeah. And wide right for St. Peter's Prep. He got a 1-on-3, but he's just going all out. And stopped dead.
And that's the end of the power play as well.
We got 7 minutes, still a tied game.
Yeah, and Jack, like I said, 2 blowout victories for the Falcons to start the season. But then again, from what I've heard, they were not the most difficult games, and I think St. Peter's Prep is definitely the most difficult game so far, and could be the most difficult game this season.
Definitely not the greatest, not the most amount of prep games like Bosco or Bergen Catholic on the schedule, but you'll see some hard Monroe games, so maybe that might counter it, but I think this will be the hardest game for them this season as they take it on to St. Peter's Prep defensive zone as they get a face-off. Oh, and it is a power play for St. Joe's. So they have a 5-on-4. And we know St. Joe's is very good to set offense. Coach Carter been in the system for over 10 years. He knows how to really run it well with these high school boys.
Yeah, and St. Joe's had a ton of power play goals last season, so obviously they know how to take advantage of these situations. And this could be massive, especially against a team like St. Peter's Prep. We just mentioned why this is such a difficult game, so to get a power play goal early would do wonders for St. Joe's.
And Pilata loses the face off with pressure and hard as Kucha tries to keep it on side and does not. As Caden Miller would take it back and try to reset the offense.
That's a couple
behind the net.
Couple of captains there working the puck back and forth.
And he's going up to Pilata. Pilata looks over. He's got Hunter. Big hit on the boards from Hunter, and St. Peter's Prep takes it back and ices it, but Pilata intercepts it. And St. Joe's looking to get back on their ice, but not much. As Kucha, big hit on the boards. Looked like he got hit, but the other player were on the ground.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you how that happened. But
Kuchia took the check, but the St. Peter's Prep player went to the ground, so that was a clear you are not him, bud moment for Kuchia.
And shot wide by St. Peter's Prep. Short-hander, but couldn't do anything with it. As Kenyon has it now. Another hit. It's a very physical game today. Now Hunter's got it to Caden Miller. The stone of the defense to Kucha. Back to Kucha, and he's
Man, that was a good-looking shot. Didn't even get in the air, but I think that made it even better.
And we got Hunter in the middle of his shoot, but stopped by the St. Peter's Prep goalie.
Ponick gets possession for just a couple seconds.
As St. Peter's Prep ices it, and Gavin will take it to pass it to one of his players. Oh, not a great play there by Gavin. Try to get it to Kucha and intercepted by St. Peter's Prep, but he got back quick and made the save. And now Drum's taking it up. 10 seconds left on the power play. He's trying to do something quick. St. Louis, good shot, but left.
A lot of close shots, not many shots on goal yet for St. Joe's.
That'll be it for the power play. We got 5-on-5 back. 4:44 left. St. Joe's on St. Peter's Prep ice.
Oof, another great pass by Ponick. Then again, St. Louis can't
taking
connect.
it on the boards, and he's going to get it down. St. Peter's Prep, pretty good defense today, but St. Joe's a lot of opportunities. 4 shots on net, and another one by Drum, but stopped by the goalie.
And you almost feel like something has to come from St. Joe's, but now St. Peter's Prep on the other end.
That's 5 shots on goals for St. Joe's. Not as much as the first game of the season, but I think 3 of them are from Drum, so he's looking very aggressive, wants to get a goal early here as we have a stoppage.
So once again, very, very even-looking match. I mean, people said, it's like St. Joe's, like I said before, is the underdog coming into this one. But these teams look just stark even, and if you want to even say one team should be up right now, it should be the Falcons. Like you look at the shots on goal, you look at the possession time, like they are in control of this game, just can't find the back of the net just yet.
Ref found something on the ice here. He's trying to take it off. We will start with 4 minutes left. St. Joe's loses the face-off. St. Peter's are trying to get out of their ice.
Well,
but
let's
it's
play the
not
Metro
successful.
Piano.
Tries to put a shot in net, but nothing really happening. A lot of St. Peter's Prep all in the middle. And Pilata gets it, but nothing him. Tropiano has it. And nothing really happening for St. Joe's. And St. Peter's Prep gets on a 2-on-2. Tries to shoot, but nothing stopping the St. Joe's defense. St. Peter's Prep trying to get something started here, but as we know, St. Joe's defense always feels like they have to stop it. As O'Connor big hit on the boards. They have been behind the goalie for at least 20 seconds now, trying to get it away from him.
Yeah, St. Peter's Prep kind of looks like St. Joe's did in the first half of this period.
As St. Peter's Prep gets back in their defensive zone, but moving up into the offensive. And looks like a change of line for St. Peter's Prep. Got a fresh start for them. As the first line is on for St. Joe's as well.
And it really is crazy how fast you get tired when playing hockey. Like, these guys can be out there for 1 to 2 minutes, and then they got to come right off. So, yeah, and there comes the St. Joe's line change. Miller is going to check on, among others.
Boguchevsky with the first line as a defense. Haven't seen that much of that. As we have 2:40 left, still a 0-0 game. Face-off won by St. Joe's, and Boguchevsky has the puck. Tries to get it down to Kenyon, but does not work, but he has the puck again. And not a great play. St. Peter's Prep tries to take advantage of it, and they do not. Now they're going to reset and try to get everybody back on sides.
And just 2 minutes left to go now in the first period.
St. Peter's Prep move it down the board. But stop by Caden Miller. He gets it to Kuchia, and then Ponick. Ponick tries to get to Kenyon, but stopped by St. Peter's Prep.
St. Joe's really struggling to get some offense going here late in the first.
A lot of neutralized play here by both of the teams in the last 3 minutes. But Kuchia
Some
stops
nice
something
moves by Kuchia.
And Kenyon with a shot, but wide up top. St. Joe's needs to get more shots on goal here. They have a lot of chances. And Kuchia tries to get it, but get hits on the board. And Ponick's got it now. Looking for a guy in the middle, who is Kenyon, but cannot find the puck. And St. Peter's Prep has it now, looking to get out of their zone. As Boguchevsky will take it as the line chains. St. Peter's Prep, they are pressuring, but it does not matter because St. Joe's takes it up into their offensive zone.
And it could have been tripping called against Caden Miller or on Caden Miller.
But Kenyon's got it, and he's going to try to look for Drum, but intercepted and stopped by the St. Peter's Prep defense. As Palau's gone on the boards with 2 defenders. 1 minute left in the first period. Still a 0-0 game at St. Peter's Prep. Looks to finally put some shots on goal in that with only 1 today.
And maybe is trying to get in the game. Just waiting for his sub at this point.
Yeah, and Kenyon comes off who was Hunter's sub. Now the full second line is on, probably for the last 30 seconds. That's under wide left by St. Peter's Prep there.
Big missed opportunity there from the Marauders.
Big hit by defender, number 18, on Hunter maybe as he just got on. And now we got a little rumble going on. Brandon
Drum,
Adams throws,
a one-on-one.
Drum's got a breakaway. He takes it left, but stop. What a save by the...
And it's in!
Hunter maybe the lead goal scorer last year. Gets the goal. First one for St. Joe's, 14 seconds left. And that'll be 1-0 for the first period.
A massive shot by the sophomore, leading goal scorer last year, and getting St. Joe's to be the first on the scoreboard here in this one. That is a massive goal for the Falcons.
Drum with a big breakaway. Gets stopped by the goalie, but Hunter, big thing in hockey, rebounds, and he had it. Put it backhand, right, top, left. Easy goal for them.
Yeah, the goalie was so focused on that first shot, didn't even realize the second one was coming.
And winding down, 10 seconds left. St. Peter's Prep tries to get one more shot off, but nothing as Drum stops it, and that'll be the end of the first period. St. Joe's 1, St. Peter's Prep 0. And we'll be back for the second period. start back for the second period. Both benches are getting loud. It is St. Joe's Falcons up 1-0. And the Marauders, St. Peter's Prep, at 0. And St. Peter's Prep wins the faceoff, but gets hit on the boards hard by Kenyon, as St. Joe's will take it.
That was a double hit. He sent himself into the boards, and then Kenyon came up to do some cleanup and gave him another massive hit.
Yeah, he'll definitely feel that in the ribs tomorrow morning, as St. Joe's is on the offense first line. Not much going on, a lot of neutral zone playing. As St. Peter's Prep takes it back, and they will restart in their own zone, try to get some offense going, try to get it up. But does not work as Caden Miller will take it back in his zone, will not let the puck ice. But gets met by a defender. It does not matter as O'Connor's there. And Hunter's got it. Hunter maybe on the right side with the first goal of the game. Shoots, misses Kucha left, but stopped by the goalie. 2 shots on goal there by St. Joe's.
And Jack, you talked about rebounds. That was a perfect rebound opportunity by Kucha. And a shot there, no good.
Hunter maybe already 2 shots on goal this period. But St. Peter's Prep gets it out of their ice. And we'll look to start something on offense. As 11 takes it. Does really nothing. It's Pilata. And Caden Miller, the stone of this defense, will take it onto his ice. Try to get around to Hunter maybe, as he does. And Drum's got it to Pilata, the second line on now. Pilata stopped by St. Peter's Prep.
That was a nice poke check there by the Marauders.
And St. Peter's will take it into their ice. Look to start throwing fresh. But not much happening with Drum interception, but he passes it straight to St. Peter's Prep goalie. And Hunter maybe to Drum. Back to Hunter. They put it up a nothing. Now we have the puck on the board. Big hit there by Hunter maybe. But doesn't really matter because St. Peter's Prep looking to start. And the goalie's coming off, so we got a power play, but they'll just touch it. And power play for St. Peter's Prep. 12:38 left. They'll get 2 minutes.
Yeah, just get the goalie some exercise, you know, just get him skating a little bit, make sure he's still alive back there. That's all they were doing. Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about the goal that was scored in the first period. That might be the deciding goal in this one. The way both defenses are playing, the way both goalies are playing, I don't know how many more goals we'll see. This game could end up a 1-0 victory for St. Joe's.
Yeah, penalty on Hunter maybe, so St. Joe's on the penalty kill, and they ice it to start off. Great job by St. Joe's there. And St. Peter's Prep got a little 3-on-1 going. Get the full offense included as they're moving it up into St. Joe's defensive zone. Good hit there by St. Joe's as Kuchu tries to get it out, but does not work. St. Peter's Prep, the defender, to the captain for the Marauders. Back to the defender, looking to get some set offense here as they will as a middleman, but does not work. Siv trying to, and he gets it iced. Great job there by Savoka, the defender. And St. Peter's Prep, a little new line for the penalty. 1:10 left. Try to get something new going.
Yeah, a lot of offensive possessions here for the Marauders. Oh, a shot there saved by Gavin.
And the captain's got it again for the Marauders. Good shot, but stopped again by Gavin. As he will get it down to the boards. Defense takes a shot, but wide left. And Savoka's got it, looks to ice it. Doesn't work. St. Peter's Prep has nothing going. It's St. Joe's will ice it. 40 seconds left, new line change, get some fresh bodies on the ice for some good defense.
Yeah, and in my opinion, St. Joe's handled that power play perfectly. There's still 30 seconds left, but for that offensive possession, St. Joe's did everything perfect.
And Drum tries to stop on the board, but 19 will still take it. They go behind the goalie, but does not matter because Drum's looking for a shorthand here. He's got a little breakaway, one-on-one, takes a shot way high off the St. Peter's Prep stick.
And wouldn't have
stoppage.
That would have been a shorthanded goal for St. Joe's to get him a 2-0 lead. But no, it's still good. I mean, that's all the defense right there. Like, I mean, Jake Drum good job getting over to the net, but just the defense to stop St. Peter's Prep on a 5v4 and get that offensive possession is super impressive.
And 13 seconds left in the power play. St. Peter's Prep wins it. Don't know if they'll have much time to do anything. As the power play is ending right about now. And Drum gets it on St. Peter's Prep ice. He takes it down the boards. Goalie checks it away as they're trying to get close to the middleman. And Drum takes it around the boards. Nothing really happening. He's very aggressive today, Drum is.
Yeah, we've seen like 3 or 4 shots on goal by Drum already. Unfortunately, none have fallen, but that could be changing very soon. Nice clearance there by Miller.
And Drum looking at pressure, as he does with Kenyon. Caden Miller stops it, and he's got the puck. Looking to start a fresh offense for St. Joe's. Good deke around the defense, but they will take it. St. Peter's Prep going into neutral zone. And they got a little bit of one-on-one here. It does not matter because Caden Miller, the captain, will take it.
Oh, nice. Oh, he tossed it over to Carvelli, but Carvelli didn't even expect that pass to be coming.
And St. Peter's Prep, we got 22 going up here. Good shot, but stopped by Gavin. Doesn't know where it is.
Dangerous moment right there for the Falcons.
And another shot on goal. Very weak, but I guess you have to count it. And St. Peter's Prep will get out of their offensive zone. Look to get some line changes for St. Joe's here.
A bit of a bad pass, you could say.
St. Joe's mix of their first line and third line here. Need to get some changes on. As they will. Hunter Mabey back on the ice after his penalty. Caden Miller been on the ice for a while. Gets it to Ponick. Ponick over the middle. Good shot, but wide right. A lot of fighting on the boards, but not much puck play as the ref will stop it. 8:25 left. St. Joe's still up 1-0.
Yeah, and this is a whole different St. Peter's team we're watching in this one. They look so much more threatening on offense. So St. Joe's kind of caught on their heels, obviously still sporting a 1-0 lead, but it's looking a little more dangerous as time goes on. About him. Oh.
And a little technical difficulty there, but great shot by Jake Drum. He gets a second goal. The second line today, Hunter Mabey and Jake Drum both get the 2 goals today for St. Joe's as they go up 2-0.
This is a massive lead for the Falcons right now. Once again, I'm going to keep saying it. They were underdogs coming into this one. Now they're up 2-0 halfway through the second period.
Yeah, and Jake Drum, his second goal of the season, celebrating with the flock. As the second line will start it off. Plata on the faceoff. And it's dropped and won by St. Joe's as Brandon Adams has the puck and gets it straight to Hunter Mabey. And O'Connor back in his zone trying to get the puck back for his Falcons. And a little rumble on the boards trying to get the puck out of their feet. As Hunter Mabey will get it back. Look for a player. He gets Plata and Drum on a breakaway. Again, gets right end stop by the goalie.
Couldn't make it drop. Nice playmaking there by Plata. But Drum on the other end couldn't get it done.
Plata led the team in assists last year. You see him always making those opportunities. You always forget about that second man. As Hunter with a backhand shot, but stopped by the goalie. A lot of shots on goals for St. Joe's in this early second period. 7 minutes and 30 left. Falcons up 2-0 against the Marauders. As the first line will look to switch on, but Ponick misplays it as O'Connor will try to get back in the offensive ice. And he will.
Just about halfway through the second now.
And Savoca's got it. Tries to get it down to Kenyon. When he does, the St. Peter's Prep will intercept it and take it back into their own ice. But Kenyon's still fighting. Really trying to get that puck. And puts it down the boards.
Nice physicality from Kuchia down there.
Oh, a little misplay there by St. Peter's Prep as Ponick will take it, but Savoca now has the puck.
Yeah,
and moves it down the boards.
we've seen way too many mishaps for St. Peter's Prep as that ball just kind of bounces into the goalie's hand there. But yeah, that's the reason they're down. It's just these passes that aren't accurate, and they give St. Joe's great offensive possessions. They've already converted on a couple of them, so they got to clean this up if they have any hope of coming back in this one.
And we have the third line here on St. Joe's. Don't see them much, but hey, they're here. Coletto, Tropiano, and St. Louis as the forwards. The St. Peter's Prep will win the face-off. Look to get some offense going. Take advantage. But
Some
not
nice
much.
defense there by St. Joe's. Casnell.
As Tropiano puts it down the boards. And St. Louis tries to stop the icing, but will not. So we'll have a face-off in St. Joe's defensive zone. 6 minutes left. Falcons still up 2-0.
Yeah, once again, the shots on goal. St. Joe's 11, St. Peter's Prep 4. The Marauders have slowly come back from only having one in the first period, so definitely a lot of improvement, but still needs to do a lot more to get back in this one.
As Prep will win the face-off, but St. Joe's defense just always gets it out of the zones, it feels like. And Chadwick, I mean, St. Joe's is up 2-0. Do you see any chance for St. Peter's Prep with this just amazing defense of St. Joe's put any goals up?
Hey, I don't want to jinx it because I just watched St. Joe's go from up 22 to losing in triple overtime against Colonia last night, but it would be very hard for St. Joe's to lose this one. We'll just say that.
And the second line is back on 2 goals today as they get a stoppage in the offensive ice.
And I believe the next game, speaking of basketball, is tomorrow at 5:30 at JP Stevens. Me and Saketh will be broadcasting that one. And we'll have to find out when that next hockey game is, home hockey game, because once again, we will be there and we will be broadcasting.
St. Peter's Prep trying to get out of their zone, but does not work as Hunter maybe tries to get it to the goalie, but no shot on goal for him as he gets it under the goalie behind the net. And Pilata fighting for it, trying to get his assist like he always does, but still a lot of rumble on these boards. As Pilata will finally take control, and we have a stoppage.
Five minutes left to go until that break in between periods. And Jack, if you're the Marauders head coach, what are you telling your team during that break, assuming that the score remains 2-0?
I think you got to tell them the pressure a lot more. I mean, they've gotten a lot of like 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s. They haven't really got past their defensive line, so you got to pressure way more, keep knocking on the door, and that'll get the defensive line a bit more tired, keep it complex.
And once again, it's a stellar defensive line led by senior Caden Miller.
And that is his second penalty on Hunter Maybe today. Not great for him and Coach Carter. Don't want to see that talk after the game, but it'll be 2 minutes for the Marauders to try and get the first goal, as they also win the faceoff and get it back to the blue line. The captain for the Marauders would look to start something. Great defense there by Kucha. And he will get it over to Adams, who tries to move down the boards, but gets it straight to the Marauder. And Prep not really getting it over to any players in the middle, trying to get any shots on goal here. St. Joe's defense looking very good in this penalty kill, as they did on the first one. And Marauders will look to restart. But great stop there by St. Louis. And he takes a shot, but up wide.
It was on target, just a little too much power, so it sails over, but that was a great defensive possession by him right there.
A lot of shorthand tries today by St. Joe's.
Another
And Kucha,
inaccurate
big
pass.
hit on net. That is his second hit today, and he shakes his head. He's like, why do they even try to go for me?
And he stared him down, too. That was right next to us. He stared him down after that hit.
I gotta say, Kucha is definitely the fastest player. He could play any position, and he plays defense and offense. It feels like as he gets it up for the icing for the penalty kill. 40 seconds left for the Marauders to try to do something, but this defense for St. Joe's doesn't look like they're gonna let anything up. And Katie
Nice
Miller
move
back
there.
on the ice. Good stop there by Gavin Gillespie. And St. Joe's will ice it.
Just 20
Drum.
seconds left on the power play.
Drum looking to pressure for a shorthand. Already have 2 shots on goals for him. As he gets to Pilata and stopped by the goalie. He had a great look there, Pilata. But what a glove there.
Once
by a
again,
Marauder.
it almost feels like this St. Joe's offense plays better when they're shorthanded. I mean, obviously they don't, but it's just weird how good offensively they become.
Yeah, for the Marauders, like you kind of get into like a too offensive mind, and like you just forget when they get past you and get that breakaway, like Drum has many times. Marauders got a shot on goal, but didn't really do anything after that. No rebounds, and Pilata fighting for the puck and does not work as the Marauders will take it back. And he's got a little breakaway here, one-on-one, takes it and shot wide.
Would have been a gorgeous pass there, a 180 pass, and then could have been a wide open shot, but once again, St. Peter's Prep, inaccurate passes, and they can't get any offensive drives going.
Hunter may be back on the ice after his second penalty today. As Prep will try to take it into their offensive zone, but will not, as Hunter maybe gets it back. Goes right in the boards, cuts left, and shot left, wide. As Drum will be pressuring
2
behind
minutes
the net.
left to go now in the second period. Tropiano going to check on for St. Joe's.
And Prep changing their lines here. They got 2 minutes left, so it feels like they're going to keep with them and try and finally get a goal. That's 29. We'll put it back on the offensive nice. And stoppage for offsides.
So minute 42 left. And I mean, Jack, I'll ask you the same question that you just asked me. What are the chances of St. Peter's Prep coming back? And if they do come back, by what means will it happen?
I mean, it's going to have to be a rebound or something where Gavin's not expecting it because he's playing amazing today. All the shots he's expecting, he's looking at, he's got every save. So if they try and block him, maybe try and lose his sight, they could get it going by that as the Joes wins the face-off. Third line here on for the last minute and 25 for St. Joe's. Playing a bit of defense here. Coletto to Adams. Adams takes it around the boards and stopped as it gets over the boards. Minute 15 left. St. Joe's still up 2-0.
And it went so high over the boards. It is right next to the restroom sign over to our left. So a very nice lady will give them their puck back or resume play here.
As the first line is on for St. Joe's. Good play there by Ponick on the boards. First line's been awfully quiet tonight offensively, but we've seen him before score multiple goals on offense.
They just can't maintain possession. I don't know what it is with St. Peter's Prep.
And Gavitt will take it. Oh, and a hit right on the net, as Ponick did not like that at all. And ref will try to break it up.
And hey, I know it's not it's frowned upon to be going after players after your guy goes down, but you gotta love the tenacity there from Dean Ponick, sticking up for your teammates, and we'll see if he's reprimanded here. But nonetheless, I mean that is great sportsmanship there by the senior Dean Ponick.
Bit of controversy going between the ref and the Marauders.
We're gonna get a power play actually here for St. Peter's Prep, or for St. Joe's against St. Peter's Prep.
coach is trying to argue with that call. Just saying it was normal hockey.
Clearly the ref doesn't think so. So yeah, there is the power play for St. Joe's.
50 seconds left, so of course, if they don't score here, a minute and 10 will move on to the next period. And they have the second line on here.
Well, nice
Kenyon
play.
shot, but over the net. And we'll get a stoppage.
The skating and the stick work were there. Just the shot that was sailed on him, but everything else was incredible there by Kenyon.
And Pilata on the face-off. Doesn't win it, but Hunter maybe looking to just take it away from the Marauders.
Just 35 seconds left to go.
A little fight on the boards here, trying to get away from the feet.
Pilata is steadfast, holding that puck on his skate. Finally lets it go, but only to maintain possession.
Cuccio looking for Miller as he got him. Miller's shot blocked by the goalie. Little rebound here by St. Joseph, and it gets in!
It gets in! Jack Pilata.
But they will call off the goal. It sounded like they were interfering with the goalie. The goalie couldn't move his stick, couldn't move his glove, whatever it was. They're going to call it off for St. Joe's.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. That pretty much would have put the game to bed there for St. Joe's. Giving Pilata the goal would have been his second on the year. And we all know statistically the year he had last year was one to behold just as a junior.
And
See if
10
you can
seconds
replicate
left.
that.
Caden Miller trying to do something, but he'll just wait it out for the end of the period. Going to a long break.
And hey, they still got a minute left of the power play, so that'll be crucial in the first minute of the second period.
And that'll be it for the second period. We got a long break going here. St. Joe's up 2-0 against St. Peter's Prep.
here, so it doesn't matter. And we are live for the third period of action here at the Woodbridge Community Center. St. Joe's holding a 2-0 lead over the St. Peter's Prep Marauders. Once again, I'm joined by Jack Kemmler. And Jack, the first two periods, bit unexpected. No one really expected St. Joe's to be up by too much or even to be up at all. So if you're St. Joe's, how do you try and transition this momentum into this final period?
You just try and play defense. I mean, you're up 2-0 against a very good team. You try to finish out the game.
And St. Joe's starting off this period with a power play. 20 seconds left to go. It'll be Miller, GMC Defensive Player of the Week. Over to Kuchia. Christian Kuchia. Shot is caught. And I mean, we were talking to Mr. Rogan during the break, and we just noticed that the difference that Jake Drum has made on this team, and especially the difference he's made coming from last year into this season. And I mean, you told that story about how he's really going to go 100% for this Falcon team. And I mean, Jack, I think we're seeing it so far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 2 goals on the year, a lot of shots on goals. Feels like he's like at least 10. And he creates a lot of chances for the second line. And in our opinion, we think the second line has just been playing the best this season.
That shot will go out. 13.5 minutes remain. St. Joe's with 13 shots on goal compared to the St. Peter's Prep 8. And St. Peter's Prep, a lot of strides in that second period, but still can't put a puck in the net just yet. Tropiano. Stick gets caught up, sends a player to the ice. And St. Peter's Prep on the other end. The Marauders need to get something going and need to get something going quickly. But the St. Joe's defense is stifling. Not going to let it happen. Icing call.
No, it might look like a penalty.
Oh, it was a penalty actually on the floor. So we'll see what the refs call here.
Maybe tripping.
Looks like it's.
Or it went over the boards. Just a stoppage of play.
So they'll face off on the St. Joe's side of the ice. This could be a chance for St. Peter's Prep. Face-off is won by the Marauders. Nothing to the shot there. 12.5 minutes left to go. St. Peter's Prep maintains possession. Nice defense there by Pallotta. Jack Pallotta. Shot is going to sail way high and way to the right.
I'm gonna watch with the camera.
St. Peter's Prep wins the face-off after that penalty. And once again, passes just not accurate enough for the Marauders. That has been their downfall here in this game, and it continues in the third period. Cannell over to Drum, taken by the Marauders. Marauders with the counterattack now. The shot is blocked. Nice save there by Silvasi. .5 minutes left to go. Inaccurate pass there. Ponick with the shot, doesn't fall.
Too many changes there by St. Joe's. Couldn't keep their players on side.
And now Dean somehow going to get possession. Ponick will be sent to the floor. And Robbie Kennedy just kind of taking candy from a baby there. Not sure what the St. Peter's Prep player was doing. Shot by Kuchia is saved.
offsides there. St. Peter's Prep. Face off in the neutral zone.
So here we go with the face-off. St. Joe's actually notably hasn't won too many face-offs, but obviously they have the 2-goal lead, so they're doing something right when they do eventually get the puck. St.
And
Peter's Prep got to take advantage of these face-off wins.
it feels like they lose the face-off and then the D-line just stops them and gets the puck back every time.
On the other end, the pass, not enough juice on it. Miller. Oh, nice moves behind the net there by the senior. And both teams trading the puck back and forth in St. Joe's territory. Couple of more nice moves by Miller. Gets it over to Kuchia.
It looks like a penalty there.
It'll be, yeah, it's going to be a tripping call. And Kuchia might be hurt on the side here. Caden is going to go check on him, and he'll skate off under his own power, but a scary play there for the captain.
They'll put on the second line for the power play.
10 minutes left to go now in the third period. 2-minute power play for the Falcons. Ponick on for the faceoff. The shot here, saved. Drum's shot, also saved. St. Peter's Prep trying to get rid of it here. Instead, they'll give it right back to St. Joe's. The Marauders try to clear it. Ponick won't let them. Now it'll go the other way. Minute 30 left to go now in the power play. Jake Drum scored the last goal for the Falcons. Can he get one here? Over to St. Louis. St. Louis just fighting off a defender there. Gets it over to Drum, who kicks it over to Miller. Shot there is saved. Drum maintaining possession. Oh, nice pass by Drum to Miller. Miller the shot. No good.
A lot of great chances by the second line of the power play.
Yeah, St. Joe's is not letting up right now.
Good penalty kill by St. Peter's Prep here. They have 30 seconds left.
Yeah, St. Joe's was in the offensive territory for most of the power play, but now stuck in their own end. Miller's going to have to advance the puck soon. Take advantage of this power play before it ends. 18 seconds left to go. And he was just waiting for St. Joe's to get their new line on. And now here come the Falcons.
They changed the line a little bit, but we still have not seen Kuchia on the ice yet since he got hit by tripping. I wonder if he'll get back on, especially in a 2-0 game. They don't want to risk anything.
And we get a clearance here from St. Peter's, but it was as the clock was hitting 0 for the power play, so not exactly necessary, but they still do it, so it'll be a face-off here in the neutral zone.
And I'm proved wrong. Kuchia is back on the ice, looking very healthy.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, he had a bit of a scare, but then again, it could have just been like just a bit of a bruise on the leg, so he'll be able to fend that one off pretty easily. Pallotta on for the face-off here.
Kuchia looking for the face-off to get hit right back to him and take a shot, but does not work. St. Peter's Prep wins the face-off.
And Pallotta nearly won it, but in the end, St. Peter's Prep will gain possession. And the St. Joe's defense. Nice play there by Cannell. And we have a St. Peter's Prep player down on the ice. And he's struggling to put weight on that left leg.
Maybe a stick to the calf. Those ones hurt.
It looked like it, and he'll skate off here with the help of a teammate. So you hate to see that. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. St. Joe's once again holds a 2-0 lead here in the Woodbridge Community Center. Pallotta back for another faceoff. Jack Pallotta wins this one over to Cuccia.
Very conservative period by St. Joe's here.
And you can't blame them. In 7.5 minutes left, keeping the puck out of St. Peter's Prep's possession is the #1 priority, and they're doing it excellently right now. It's going to be an icing call. Pallotta wins the faceoff. And Pallotta on the other end.
Brandon
That is
Adams down on the ice. And
Brandon Adams down on the
really
ice.
Hurting.
A lot of injuries in this third period so far. And Adams does not look good.
Looks like a groin injury. Those ones, he looks a bit jumpy, so it's definitely not where you want it. Hope he's wearing a cup.
You gotta hope so. Not much else you can really say about an injury like that. So hopefully he gets over it soon and will be able to get back in the ice. Face-off is lost here by the Falcons. Tropiano can't win over the puck. Instead, another St. Joe's player will, and St. Joe's on the attack. Big hit over to the side. St. Louis will clear this one. 7 minutes left to go.
Yes, you said 7 minutes left. I mean, this defense today is just playing amazing. I really don't see St. Peter's Prep putting in another one.
And on come the Falcons. Here's Tropiano. Big hit on the side there by St. Louis.
Third line on right now, playing really good defense. Coach Carter looking to keep this as a 2-0 win.
This line has to get on. And they do. Kenyon, I mean, he technically took a hit, but he's just such a big guy that the other player fell down for St. Peter's Prep.
Yeah, Robbie Kenyon, I mean, a lacrosse goalie. I don't really know how you could take him down.
Six minutes now left to go. And Cuccia almost looked like he threw a punch there. Kenyon tries to catch this one out of the air and can't grab it. Instead, it'll be a shot from Miller at the line. And it is saved by St. Peter's Prep.
And we'll get a change on the defensive line here. Keep the forward to the first line on, but now we have O'Connor at 44 for St. Joe's checking out for the defense.
It's going to be Tyler Cannell on for St. Joe's. Kenyon tries to dish this one over to Ponick. Unsuccessful. O'Connor on the defensive side for St. Joe's tries to get it to Kenyon, and he gets it to Kenyon. Now Cuccia on the other end. Christian Cuccia going to try and skate this one in, and it hits the top of the net, the net behind the goal. So no goal for Cuccia.
Man, he's just so fast. He took it from the left side all the way to the right side, tried to put it top right, but goalie just knew where he was going.
Yeah, Cuccia currently leads the team in both assists and points on the year, so really coming into that captain role. Now St. Peter's Prep. Cuccia, nice block there. 5 minutes left. Defense for St. Joe's. Just going to try and get rid of it here. They'll get it to Kenyon. And Kenyon will somehow get it over to Cuccia. And they will call an offsides here. So 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go St. Joe's still holds a 2-0 lead. And I mean, Jack, I mean, it's 2 goals in 5 minutes that St. Peter's Prep needs at this point. And from what we've seen from them so far, can you put this game in the books yet?
I mean, I can't fully put it in the books because, you know, it's hockey. It could always be a comeback here, but I could definitely see him squeaking in one. St. Joe's giving up their 2nd goal of the year, but not really. This defense is amazing, and we talk about the defense a lot, but also the goalie, Gavin Silvestri, has played amazing tonight.
That puck flies through the air. It's going to be Pallotta near the line here. Hitting maybe.
We also, the second line on now, as we were talking to Mr. Rogan, his analysis is that last year Pallotta and maybe both leading the team in points, and Drum, bit of a down year, but now he's playing the best he's played from Rogan, so he likes the second line the best.
And Pallotta was just a pure playmaker last year. Like you said, he led the team in assists while maybe led the team in goals, so obviously that duo was just stunning last year, but right now, maybe or Drum on the second line has done wonders so far for the Falcons. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go after this icing call. St. Peter's Prep still desperate to get something going. And you got to think of that, if a goal isn't scored by the Marauders in the next minute to a minute and a half, I mean, that should almost mathematically put this game in the books.
Yeah, they'll take the goalie out, get it a 6-on-5, but I think St. Joe's will capitalize and end this game at 3-0. My bold prediction. Very bold.
And we'll see if St. Joe's is able to make it a 3-0 game. Just 3.5 minutes left to go here in the 3rd period. It's going to be St. Louis bracing for a hit. Instead, he'll just skate right through it, and there's the hit at the other end.
And they're keeping third line on for the last, couple minutes. So they got a big chance there, but
the goalie is just going in on the St. Joseph player there. Trying to see who that was as he stands up here.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah. I mean, look like St. Louis skated into him, and once the goalie got up from that, goalie just went insane on St. Louis in the net.
Yeah, and after that, he gets up, sheds the ice off his jersey, does not care at all, not phased at all.
The only thing he's been phased by is this St. Joe's offense. Let up 2 goals already. And that likely will decide this game. So on comes the first line. Robbie Kenyon, Christian Cuccia, Jack Pallotta, Caden Miller, and Hunter Maybe.
Yeah, the penalty line, 4 minutes. St. Peter's Prep gets, or St. Joe's gets. St. Peter's Prep 4 minutes against them. It'll be called the unnecessary roughness. I know it's in football as well, but they use it in both these sports. The goalie could just not, he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and this 4-minute penalty is going to last a while. Not last a while, it's going to last the rest of the game. So, I mean, do we really think St. Peter's Prep can score 2 shorthanded goals?
I see a goal coming here. I mean, I see Cuccia talking to the huddle right now. Great captain he is. I think it's game plan for a goal here.
The Falcon Flock showing their support there for the team. Falcon Flock is traveling very well this season. So
ever since that homecoming game, it just feels like the whole student body has been awoken to all these sport games, as they should be.
Pallotta behind the net, working it over to the right side. Now Kenyon going to find Cuccia.
Great pass there by Cuccia to get it over the stick, over to Miller.
And it's 4 seniors and 1 sophomore on the ice now for St. Joe's. 2.5 minutes left to go. Once again, it's a 5v4. Pallotta is stuck in a trap.
Feels like he's been stuck in these a lot this game.
Cuccia gets the puck, and instead St. Peter's will clear it. And I mean, I don't know if clearing is the best choice to go with here, because you're not just trying to get out of this power play, because this power play is the rest of the game. So you just got to play as normal as you can with 4 guys on the ice.
Yeah, and you wonder if St. Joe's just kind of plays subtle offense, doesn't fully try to get the goal and keep this power play going, so they have 5-on-4 for the rest of the game. Way
And
easier for the defense.
Pallotta battling with the St. Peter's Prep player. And it is a massive player for St. Peter's Prep. That guy is at least 6'5". Kuchia is battling here. Minute 40 left to go. St. Peter's Prep desperate to get that goal. Very unlikely they get that goal, as Drum and St. Louis will check on for St. Joe's.
Second line for the penalty.
And this could very well be the last line we will see for the Falcons. Panik loses the faceoff, but it's no matter because St. Joe's is just going to receive the clearance from St. Peter's Prep. Minute 20 left to go. Still trying to get some offense going, not just going to sit back and take this victory. They want to make it a 3-0 win.
Feels like
Jake Drum.
Drum the whole game has just been getting into the offensive zone so easy. As he gets a shot on goal, stopped by the goalie.
That was really close there. Panik almost got the rebound. And here's the shot from Drum. He fakes it. He'll shoot again. Another shot. No good. .45 seconds left to go. The goalie will just hold this one, just delaying the inevitable at this point for St. Peter's Prep. And Jack, before we go, obviously only 43 seconds left to go. What do you want to point out that went well for the St. Joe's team? Once again, they were underdogs coming in, but a 2-0 victory is very nice.
Yeah, I think it's the second line the best. I mean, Hunter maybe, Jake Drum, both goals. Jack Pallotta send both of those up, and if they keep this up, those top 2 lines, I think, are very, very deadly and a threat to all teams in the GMC this year.
Yeah, they are a real threat to the GMC. They got knocked out in the semifinals last year by Monroe, and they are looking for revenge. So the final 15 seconds are going to tick down here. Drum making a big hit shot here is no good for St. Louis. The rebound as Drum comes in.
I do have to say the St. Peter's Prep goalie has played a very, very good game. That's 24 shots on goal, 22 for 24. That's very good.
Yeah, still a very solid game. Just this St. Peter's Prep defense letting up so many shots that the goalie kind of has to let some in.
We got some controversy going on, but I mean, there's 8 seconds. The refs do not care. These zebras just want to go home.
Exactly. 8.5 seconds to go. St. Joe's leads 2-0. Oh, a little bit of St. Peter's Prep run here. It'll be Drum with the final second ticking down, and that will be the game here in the Woodbridge Community Center. The Falcons celebrate an underdog victory on their side of the ice, and that'll do it for our broadcast here. So for Jack Hemler,